Hello everyone, I'm Farad and welcome to Raw Nerve Fitness. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for coming to my channel and checking out my first video. There is a ton of content here on YouTube, and so this really does mean a lot to me. Now, before we get started, I want to take a few moments to properly introduce myself and talk briefly about who I am, my company Raw Nerve, and why I started this channel. And as an added bonus, I want to address the elephant in the room. How am I a fitness professional when I am clearly not fit? Okay, so first, who am I and why should you listen to me? I'm a 38-year-old single parent with a dream of making the world a better place. Now, I could say a lot more on this subject, and trust me, I want to, but I think I'll just leave it at this for now because as my channel grows and develops, I promise any question you could possibly have about me will be answered in time. Eventually. I should also mention that I'm currently studying to be a certified personal trainer as well as a health and nutrition coach. And though I'm not certified yet, I have been studying for a while and I predict that I will have my certification soon. But before that and for the past 5 years, I've been developing a system of fitness, health, and wellness called Raw Nerve, which leads me to my next point. So what exactly is Raw Nerve? It's tough to summarize, and because this is my first video, I don't want it to be too long, but without going into too many detail, I can say that Raw Nerve is a system of fitness, health, and wellness that's simple, practical, and easy to follow. Raw Nerve combines elements of powerlifting, weightlifting, and bodybuilding with general fitness, health, and wellness, and though it's not a brand new modality in and of itself, it is unique in its own right, and it does deserve its own platform. Years of development went into Raw Nerve as it was ultimately designed to help those who adopt this system to get the bodies that we want while keeping us at our optimal physical conditions all year round, naturally and drug-free. And lastly, Raw Nerve is meant to prove that good health is for everyone. For far too long, there's been a stigma attached to the world of fitness where people think that because we love training or maybe we train people for a living, that we can't enjoy pizza or fast food or donuts or whatever. While I make a pretty good pizza, and I like to believe that everyone eats fast food every once in a while. In other words, Raw Nerve is about having your cake and eating it too. Pun intended. Because what's the point of having cake if you can't eat it, right? Right? I love cake. There's no law that says you can't eat the food you want and love and still be healthy. So what do we want to talk about next? I think we should talk about my main reason or my main purpose for starting this channel. For years, I talked about becoming a part of the YouTube fitness community, but it wasn't until I came up with the idea to create Together Raw that I actually worked up the courage, or should I say the nerve, to do it. That was corny, but you get it. Together Raw is going to be one of the main features on this channel and aims to inspire, support, encourage, motivate, and guide people who are ready to make a positive change through fitness, but may have struggled with getting started or staying focused, or maybe you got into fitness, but you didn't necessarily get the results you wanted, whatever the case may be. I'm also working on a separate video to explain Together Raw in more detail as well, but to summarize it, I just want to say it's through this series that I'm going to be sharing my approach to fitness, health, and wellness step by step with complete transparency. So if you're ready to make a positive change for yourself through fitness, click subscribe, like and share this video to help me grow my channel, as this is only the first of many. And lastly, addressing the elephant in the room, how am I a fitness professional when I'm clearly not fit? Okay, so it was around this time last year that I was in the best shape of my life. It seemed like I was hitting new PRs every other week. I crushed virtually every goal that I set, and my physique wasn't too shabby either. Although I will admit I had gotten away from bodybuilding and was heavily focused on weightlifting and powerlifting. My snatch was decent and my bench was nice, and I had done everything that I set out to do. So all I had to do was keep going. So what was the problem? I can't really explain it, except there was a little voice in the back of my mind that kept telling me to start over. I really didn't understand it, but after my most recent injury, I had to take a break from the gym. And with that free time, I started thinking about how to develop my channel and which direction I wanted to go in. At first, I just considered taking a break from the big two and focusing on powerlifting and bodybuilding. I thought about leaning out to look good for the camera. And after about 3 days into my cut, with incredible results, by the way, I thought about what was missing from this community. I thought about what I could do differently with my channel. And then I thought, what if? What if instead of leaning out to look good for the camera, I went the other way? What if instead of showing off my strength and physique, I shriveled up, put on a gut? What if I gave up everything that I have been working years to gain? Could I realistically start over, go back to the beginning, and lead by example? Can I show my potential clients step by step how to make raw nerve work for them? It took me a few days to commit to this, but as you can see, I did. And for the past 200 days, I went into a fitness free fall. I stopped all training completely. And after the first 60 days of eating whatever I felt like, whenever I felt like, my health alarm actually started going off, and my body, for the most part, begged me to stop doing that to it and said, listen, it said, Farad, you got to go back to eating the way that you were eating because we cannot sustain this. I did achieve the look I was going after, however, which in and of itself is a story for another time. Although I will say this, after switching back to a proper diet, I have started to slim down some, but there's still plenty enough work here for me to get my point across. So now we're doing this thing. Again, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. I lied. I'm gonna keep going. Wait, let's do a Q&A just to start.